Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at how to find the equation of a line if we're given the slope and a point. And we're going to look at how to do this using algebra. So let's start with y equals mx plus b. In the first question, we've been given a slope of -2. That's an m value. So in y equals mx plus b, we can substitute that -2 in for the m. We've also been given a point, -3, 5. A point is made up of an x and a y coordinate. So in this case, x is equal to -3 and y is equal to 5. We can substitute these values into y equals mx plus b as well. So when we look at our equation, y equals mx plus b, we've been given the y, the m, and the x value. And all we need to do to find the equation is determine the value of b. We can do this using algebra. So we'll need to multiply our -2 by our -3, which will give us +6. And then we'll need to move that +6 across the equal sign to be with the 5. This will mean that we'll have 5 minus 6 equals b, which means that b is going to be equal to -1. We can now create our y equals mx plus b using our given m value of -2 and our found b value of -1. We can verify this on the graph by beginning at the point -3, 5, and then repeatedly counting the slope from that point down to over 1, and repeatedly counting this slope down to over 1 until we locate where the line will cross on the y-axis. This will be our y-intercept or our b value. And as we can see in this case, the line crosses the y-axis at -1, which verifies the accuracy of our findings from our algebra where we determined that b was equal to -1. In our second example, again, we'll write out y equals mx plus b and we'll substitute the known values. So we have 5 equals -1/2 times -4 plus b. You can see that we've substituted our slope or our m value for -1/2. We've substituted our y value for 5 and our x value for -4. Now, in order to solve for b, what we're going to need to do is think about that -4 as being a fraction of -4 over 1 because it's -4 wholes. This will allow us to multiply the numerators together to get +4 and the denominators together to get 2. So now we'll have 5 equals 4 over 2 plus b. We can simplify that because 4 over 2 is the same as 4 divided by 2, which is 2. And then we can simplify our equation even further so that we can isolate b. We'll move the +2 across the equal sign so that it becomes -2. And then we will subtract 5, take away 2 to get 3 is equal to b. Now we can write out our y equals mx plus b using our given slope of -1/2 for our m value and our newfound b value of 3. We'll verify this on the graph as well by plotting the point -4, 5, and then counting a slope of down 1 over 2, repeatedly, down 1 over 2, until we find where the line will cross the y-axis. We can see that we have found an accurate b value using algebra because the line crosses the y-axis or has a y-intercept of 3.